Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How we doing?
Welcome, everyone, to our wonderful little show of Moonlit Mist, where we gather around and just try to survive in a world that we simply do not understand. How are we feeling tonight, friends?
I'm feeling really good.
I feel like we're gonna gather around a campfire and sing our campfire song.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna.
Oh,
song.
The music I currently have
Maybe
on
not.
right now is probably a little too aggressive.
thank
you
goodness.
Think? Here we
Yeah,
go.
let's turn it down a notch.
Chill it down a little bit.
Yeah, let's go to the nice farmlands from our wonderful friends at Tabletop Audio. Dippy, would you please?
TabletopAudio.com is your #1 source of tabletop role-playing game audio for both background music, sound effects, and all that you could need to enhance your tabletop playing experience. They have extended versions of soundtracks through their non-obligatory Patreon. They have custom sound pads and soundboards that you can use to enhance your games with whatever sound effect you feel may be appropriate for the situation that you're in. You can hook them up to your smart home devices, like Google Home. That's one of them.
That's one of them.
Amazon Alexa. I think QWERTY.
Echo
Technically, isn't there like the QWERTY you can get on your computers and like it's basically like an AI system for?
Maybe.
I've never heard of QWERTY? Huh, alright. Or I'm thinking Cortana, never mind, brain.
Cortana.
Yeah, it was like
Maybe. They have merch. They have everything that you could ask for from a tabletop role-playing game audio supplement, and all they ask if you use them in your game is that you give them a shout, and that's exactly what we're doing here. Thank you, Tabletop Audio, for being the music to our ears. There's no other partners or sponsors for this show yet, I believe, right?
No.
So, with that,
Other than
Yeah.
Arista's lovely audience watching from their side.
Hi.
Also, yeah,
Hi, everybody.
this is the first dual stream where
Yeah, dual stream.
Not only will you get to experience this game from ANIPOD, but if you are a follower and a fan of Jade, Arista is streaming their POV on their channel. So give us a little cross-platform love and show support to both Arista and to ANIPOD.
I was gonna say yes. All of my friends, please definitely go over and check out ANIPodcast. It's awesome. There's a cool variety of stuff, and I'm here randomly on Thursdays. Hopefully every other Thursday.
Yes.
There you go.
Hopefully, knock on wood. Ow.
I can't knock on wood, but you know what I can do? I can send the link of the Discord for the ANIPOD Nation Discord into chat.
I think
Which
that's a great
leads us
idea.
directly into a fun little thing I like to do. Where is it?
The spiel.
It's here. The spiel. Give us a follow if you like what you see. Give us a subscription if you're feeling generous. A Prime subscription gives us the money and you the ad-free experience at no cost to you with an Amazon Prime account. Give us a subscription on the YouTube channel to keep up with the VODs of all of our shows, past, present, and future. Follow the link tree in the description of both the ANIPOD stream and of the ANIPOD VOD to see all of our other fun stuff, like the Instagram, to see updates when we go live, clips edited by our DM, Brett, and memes made by our channel creator, Donald. The merch store where you can buy a small piece of our channel to have with you. We are getting new merch as we, are working throughout the months here. There will be new stuff soon, and very soon. But you can still go and check out some of our old favorites, which will remain on the store probably indefinitely, honestly. And you can pick up a piece of our favorite stuff. And the ANIPOD fan Discord server, Annie Nation, where you can chat with us and all of your other fellow ANIPOD fans anytime you like. Sooner rather than later, there will be fun activities on there, run by some of us, and there's just a nice little open forum for you to go. And at some point in the not-so-distant future, there will be one more thing for you to get your generous little paws on if you're feeling like it, but we'll save those details for when we are closer to that launch. As always, we appreciate anything you do to support the channel and support what we do here, but do what you can, not what you feel like you have to, because your financial security and livelihood is more important than our entertainment of that financial security and livelihood. So just a follow on Twitch, a subscription on YouTube, a like or a comment on anywhere, or just actively chatting on here on Twitch is all the support that we could ask for from you, and it helps us out greatly with our goals. So thank you for watching and for supporting us. And with that, Brett, take it away.
Before we step in, as always, and like as Zippy said, thank you. These adventures are something I've wanted to do for a long time. I love running D&D games. Yes?
We're an adult channel with adult themes. We say, like, the
Yes.
fuck word and shit a lot. Like, so if you, there's also, like, darker themes in
Yes.
some of our shows, especially as of recent. So,
And in this
watch
show-
accordingly.
Yes. Your mental health is more important to us than your viewership. And in this particular episode, this is inspired by Studio Ghibli themes. And if you've ever watched a Studio Ghibli film, they can get heavy very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Please take care of yourself. Your mental health matters, and we respect you.
This is our Grave of the Fireflies episode.
Oh God, why?
Oh God!
Why
I
would you
hope
bring
not.
that up?
Not,
No.
that's not episode. That's episode 33. Don't worry.
Oh no!
Oh my
No, wait,
gosh.
going back to my homeland is Grave of the Fireflies episode territory, I'm sure. Oh God, I'm not ready for that.
As long
But
as we
I
have
have-
a therapeutic episode that's like funny. Oh,
Beach,
Kafka.
beach scene, beach
Yes!
scene,
Beach
scene,
episode!
beach
See,
Yes. Or
As
hot
long as
spring. I'm
as
okay
long as
with
it's
either.
not the beach from Nausicaa, we're fine.
Yeah, right? I have the journal. I have my players. I have the notes. Are we ready to fall into the mist, my friends?
And the thing.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Yes.
Okay. Before anything else, Dippy, for doing the spiel so smoothly and no one to disturb you or anything, you can give yourself an inspiration.
Hey!
Yay.
How about that?
So, last we left off, it's been a few weeks, so to catch people up to speed, our players in this tiny little town that they call home were not so casually invaded by the some of the capital soldiers. Apparently, there was a scuffle about 3 days northwest. And they were trying to come here to get medical supplies, but also seek aid from this backwater little logging village. Some of our players were more than willing to help, and some of the other ones would rather see how quickly they could make Swiss cheese out of these soldiers. But money makes the world go round. So, after some brief persuading, they've decided that they are going to be assisting these human soldiers from the town of Creed. You are all currently within the Broken Axle, the workshop, smith shop, pawn shop of this little town known as Ochre. The store's owner slash co-worker of our good friend Baku is coming down from an anxiety attack, as this seems to have referenced something in this forest that might not make it even safe for the fair folk, being the two animalistic people here. The floor is yours, my friends. What would you like to do?
We're getting paid for this, right?
Well, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said, what was it? It was like 10,000. What was it?
It was
200
Oh,
gold
that's not
pieces.
right.
200 gold pieces for the...
The captain said that we would get 200 gold if we collected all 10 troops or dog tags in whatever state they end up in.
Oh, was that 200 gold per person / dog tag?
I didn't
Or
quite get that. Maybe we.
I
can
think
double-check.
that was correct, right?
I believe it was 200 for all of them.
okay.
But there
so
was
20.
potential for more if
For
you can
more.
get other things like resources or find any of the workers. He's mostly concerned about his troops. But so the kind of work, like I mentioned earlier, that's done here is typically not work that soldiers do.
Voice in my brain is telling me it's 200 flat.
Well,
Um,
tell a voice in your brain that it should be per person, but no.
I mean that's what I said, but
Is it 200 for each of us, or is it 200 split?
200.
Never
Wait,
Ooh, that's a better question.
yeah, we didn't specify that.
We're entirely
Um,
sure.
Look, because if we're going into this forest, and not attacking the thing that killed everybody, then I need to know that this is worth our while, worth our safety.
We're
And
gonna have to go in to kill something.
if I don't get coin for it, I already don't like this douchebag. So,
Honestly, Rika, me neither. You and I are on the same page here for once. So,
Yeah,
it's happened before.
I do
I'm
have
not
to.
super difficult.
I mean, I'm not
Right,
saying
Miko?
that.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. This will be my first time actually out farther than like, I think it was 5 miles was the farthest I've gone out when it came to hanging out with you and
I
not killing someone.
It's so much more fun the farther you go.
Yeah, I guess.
Lots
We're
more
gonna try
shiny
it.
things. Lots
With
more
that-
shiny-
You right. You just have like you just see Miko's face go to like serious, like, yeah, you right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there were any doubts,
How
done.
early in the day are we currently?
It's maybe 10 a.m. The conversations, everything you guys have had, it's been just a morning. Like, you
Yeah,
guys,
it
you
has
had
been.
breakfast at like 8:15.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe 10.
Well, I mean, if we get a head start, we'll be there in about 2.5 days.
Was it 10 soldiers? 200 gold for 10
yes,
soldiers?
10,
Yes.
10 is the number that he gave me, at
Mhm.
least, or gave us. Sorry.
And he either wants the bodies or the dog tags.
The
And then-
living people or their dog tags. If they're dead, he just wants the dog tags.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow, not even a proper burial?
Well,
Less
I mean,
carrying weight.
I mean, I suppose that was implied.
In
Where we-
the
You could burn
captain's
'em.
defense, bodies that die here that aren't blessed properly typically don't last long.
I have a spell. I've seen a spell that can protect against that, but I don't know if I have it right now.
Gentle repose, I believe, is what you're thinking.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
thinking
it
of
is.
gentle
Third level
repose.
spell.
I do not have gentle repose, so
I also do not have gentle repose.
I believe it is a cleric / druid spell, so
Mhm.
maybe you can learn.
cleric
It is.
doesn't have gentle repose. Do you even care?
I think,
about the
to-
dead?
To clarify, I did say from the beginning I'm not a Healy cleric.
No,
But I
you-
took
you
Healy
did,
things
you did, you
anyway.
did.
You're
You
the
did.
kind
It's a
that bends people
thing,
in
I'm a
half like
Healy
this.
druid.
Yeah, no,
I'm
our
the bend-
healer is the druid who
Hi.
doesn't want to fight.
Mhm.
I'm a
No, the-
pacifist.
I'm a pacifist.
Yeah,
It's always
your
good when the
cleric is
strongest
the-
potential character is the one that refuses violence.
Oh, she'll
Hey.
fight if she needs to. She's got a gun.
Fair enough.
It's just.
I mean, so do I, but like, that's because
The
I
way you did that
had one
voice
from
there
my
for a second,
past.
I'm
What?
just a side tangent, Dippy. The way you said "so do I," it reminds me of the crook from The Simpsons. What's
Oh
his
my
like? Not
God.
Stinger. What's his name?
Snake?
Are you
Snake. Yeah.
telling me that
Yeah.
I'm going into snake territory. That's
Yeah.
my little dude. Yeah. See. Okay. When I was crafting the voice for Baku, I was trying to come up with something unique. So I landed on Nicolas Cage, but it's very hard to maintain Nicolas Cage without deviating to other voices. So
That's no,
like,
it's fine.
yeah.
I thought I'd say that now because
So
it
do
made me
I.
giggle.
I mean, if
But-
I land on Snake, like, that's not the worst thing in the world, is it? Like,
No, no.
No, you're
He's
good.
got a great voice. As you
Right,
guys are
so-
conversating, sounds happened. August is doing his thing now. He seemed to have calmed down enough to start working on stuff.
Mhm.
You do hear a knock on the door.
I step back.
I
On
make
my
sure
door?
that the
on the door,
door
the
is
axle?
the axle. Yeah.
I approach it.
It's Barnes.
Oh, it's Barnes. Barnes, my friend, what brings you here?
Making sure I'm making sure that the little ones aren't causing havoc.
looks behind me to Miko and Rika.
Anne's innocently like, what? I didn't do anything this time.
You told them
Parsley and is still at the shop. She's safe. She's with
Rika's just
Hollow.
glaring.
And I was told that you're going to be helping him with this job, so I thought I'd also give this. And he gives, basically it looks like one of those milk holders with 4 basic potions of healing.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Thank you.
incredible! Thanks.
I take that.
I was gonna say, yeah. Taken
I
by
am
our
adding
warrior
one-
cleric.
I am adding 1 potion of healing.
Yeah, dole that out how you will.
Yeah.
There
On
we
the
go.
house.
Mr.
On the
Barnes,
house.
please.
Hmm?
Can you please take care of Cider for me?
Of course. Of course.
Thank you.
They will know better than to try anything here. I hope.
I hope so too. And yeah, thank you.
The trees are our friend, and we have to remember that.
I'm jotting this in my notes, guys.
Let us
Oh.
all.
I haven't been taking any notes yet. Hold on.
He tips his hat to you. Best of luck. If you need to get into the forest and not worry about being seen, he doesn't look in any other direction, just kind of looks over all of you. But go around the back. They are getting ready for the little huts that me and Paulo have been working on.
Sure thing.
I give it a nod.
I look down at August. No, I actually squat down to August's level as best as I can, just like 7'9" down to 3 foot nothing.
2'8", my dude. 2'8".
I was close.
Oi, Yiddle.
He's shrunk in his
Just
old
like,
age.
August, I'm sure that you can take care of the shop on your own while I'm gone, right? You did a bang-up job before I got here. I'm sure you can do it again. Just make sure you get Fox's Face's engine done, like, in relatively short order. I know we added some Mr. Kenneth.
We discussed it'll be done by next Tuesday, even though it was due yesterday.
Right, of course. All right.
And he is working on something. It's hard to tell what he's working on something, but he's working on it.
Mm-hmm.
He has several projects that people around the town ask
right,
him
of
to do that you don't have to worry about, because you have the serious things, and then they're just like, hey, can you make me basically an electric kettle, but instead of it, being an electric wire, it's like a heating stone, because he is a smith.
Yes.
He is a tinkerer.
The radio receiver.
Yes. He set it up.
He set it up.
Yes.
Okay. So it's not a portable radio receiver. It's not. Okay. That was all.
It's like someone's ham radio setup.
I was about to say
basically what it is.
it's not something I can take with me and be like, come in August. Like, no. Okay.
You could
then I'll
try to
leave it
find
be.
receivers to do that, but no, not yet.
Then I'll leave it be and just be like, all right. All right. It stands up, creaking back, trails of clouds and mist flowing behind his mustache. Let's get on our way then. No time to waste.
Okay. I have a question for the party.
Mm.
Are you going to try and sneak, snog, stealth your way out? Or are you just going to go through the front door? And hope that nothing bad's gonna happen?
I'm sneaking. Because I don't want to go
Fairfolk
anywhere
definitely
near
need-
them.
the
Yeah, I
Fairfolk
want to
definitely
sneak
need
too.
to
I'm gonna be following Rika through most of this because Miko doesn't know what they're doing.
Okay.
I was gonna say I could also I feel like Mo has like one of those little like 3/4 length traveling cloaks. So if someone wants to hop on her back underneath the cloak, that would work.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Ooh, I might do that actually. Are you okay if I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Why not?
Definitely.
You've shown your character has physical strength. I'm not gonna make you roll for that. And if you want her to make it a stealth check, I don't think it's necessary unless you start, getting shimmy like, or like, something starts scratching itching your nose as you're riding
It
on
would
Mo's
be a
back.
22 if it was for stealth.
So wait, Mo, are you leaving out the normal way and just hiding Miko under, or are you sneaking, but you're hiding Miko?
No, I would walk out the normal
Okay.
way. I don't give a fuck.
But Rika, you're just sneaking out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Rika,
because
you
I
need to make-
do give a fuck.
Yes, you can give a. I need you to give me a stealth check, please.
That's fine.
Because you're going through the back way towards where the forge is, and there's nothing really out here other than a couple houses that are kind of peppered. They're mostly small houses, but none of the guards should see you. DC's relatively low. It's a 15.
Oh, okay.
You're a rogue, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
I was gonna say, 17.
Nice.
17?
That was a little close.
I know. I was like, just above a 5. Oh shit.
Oh.
He's a single digit.
Oh no.
You are
no,
able
bro.
to go along and make it to the tree line, and you can just watch these guys go in there. No, doesn't seem like anyone noticed you that you would be concerned about noticing you.
All right.
Okay.
And yeah, Baku and Mo now hiding Miko.
Mm-hmm.
They're just gonna go out the front door then, and just.
Are you
walk
going to
down
go
the
talk to the
thoroughfare.
captain, or are you guys just going? Because if you don't want to continue RPing with him and just continue onward, I can just say when you were talking to him on one-on-one, he'll have given you the details.
Did we want a clarification on whether we were individually being paid 200 or whether we were
Yes.
being paid 200 as a group?
Not there.
You're not with us, Rika.
No, that's what I said. I was like, yeah, I'm
If
not
you
there.
want, I can play dead.
Yeah, just like 80 feet away, Rika says, "Yeah, okay."
Yes!
Yeah, just screaming across the way. No, just this is a whisper to Mo.
Do you want
I can play
clarification on
dead
whether
if you
we're
need me to.
Oh, you're whispering to me? Wait,
Yeah.
who's whispering to me? I'm confused.
Baku is
Well,
whispering to you, Mo, saying,
Okay.
"Do you
You can
want
stage whip
me?
share.
Do you want me to ask the captain for clarification on whether each individual would be being paid 200, or the whole group that I take with me is being paid 200, or we take with us as being paid 200?"
I don't know. I think that here's the thing. If we walk in with the expectation of, okay, we've done your job, where's the 200 each you promised us, and say that kind of puts them between a rock and a hard place, right?
Without
Like that's how.
asking him clarification? I see where you're going. I see where you're going with this.
Oh, we got a stretch.
And to hydrate, or roll terrible. I know that wasn't the saying I said earlier.
Hydrate or
No.
I
dihydrate?
definitely have a hydrate. I'm not
Hydrate or roll
drinking that
not
water.
great.
Yes.
Hydrate or don't roll great.
Hydrate or roll.
I'm
Hydrate or roll great.
Stop.
Not.
Got
that
him.
doesn't
You don't
work.
see me.
Got him.
Yeah. I'm redacting the
All right, so we continue on without talking to the captain again,
Okay.
and we're gonna put him between a rock and a hard place later when we try to BS him for 200 each.
Right. Okay.
If I heard Mo correctly, did I hear you correctly?
Sure, yeah. I have a
Sure.
0 modifier to charisma, so that's gonna go great.
Sure. I have a 3 modifier to charisma, so that will go.
You got
great.
it. It's all you, boo.
All right. So we're just
okay.
going. We're just going down the thoroughfare. I will look at what's being set up for these guys.
Okay.
Just as a quick glance.
It is similar to the accommodations that Barnes and Paula will set up for people during the festivals. The one that happened just a couple of weeks ago. So it's small clay huts. They're not spacious. They're not cozy. There's enough room and set up, and the people are bringing out hay bales and they're making thatch roofs so that way if it starts raining, they don't get covered in mud and drown in mud.
Donna, thank you for giving Brett the DM inspiration.
Thank you kindly.
Thanks, Dono.
Thanks.
Can we get mad at him? Isn't he kind of the CEO?
No.
Dadley redeemed disadvantage to the DM. So you have disadvantage on your
Somebody
next
clip it.
roll that you can. So you have disadvantage on your next roll that you can use your inspiration to cancel out.
All
that
around me
fun?
are familiar.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, a love-hate relationship with the channel is great.
Yeah, it's just me. Anyway, they're getting accommodated. Paulo is pulled out a book and is seeming to be arguing with the captain, and the captain isn't seeming to have any sort of conversation or wanting to have any sort of conversation about it. For those of you that have been inside this general store, which all of you have, it's his ledger where he keeps track of everything. So it looks like he might be trying to explain to this guy how much he owes him for setting up this housing, the food, the medical supplies, all stuff, because Paulo is a businessman.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We can't
job,
let that slide. And I sort of lean over to Baku.
Mm-hmm.
Are we just gonna let him get away with that? Is that just gonna happen? Because if Miko was not on my back right now, I'd go up and have words.
What, about Paulo exploiting the humans?
No, about the humans not paying Paulo what he's owed.
Oh.
Right?
I can make a quick...
Or it looks like they're trying to negotiate prices right now.
I can make a quick gander over. Y'all just keep going. I got this.
With a little tap that would, like, tap on Mo's back, which is actually Miko's back as well.
Mm-hmm.
And just, like...
Miko can't see anything, just got confused as they got touched, but suddenly can't see.
I'll saunter over and make sure that, like, whether or not, like, negotiations are being had, like, whether or not... Okay, what am I looking for here, then? Like...
Paulo has the casual... he has the casual politeness as a landslide. What I mean by that is, he's saying, these are my prices. If you don't like them, leave.
Yeah.
I can destroy the hovel.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I try to give, like, try to be like, hey, give him a little bit of a break?
You're on my back.
Yeah, no, they went their separate ways.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
But the guy is trying to negotiate something with it, and Paulo's just smiling and nodding, doing his typical business negotiations. You don't negotiate with Paulo. You listen to Paulo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not contributing anything unless I'm making the humans pay Paulo, which would potentially affect our payments as well.
Potentially. So
I saunter back away.
Paulo does wave a hand to you.
As I send a hand up to him as well. I get back to the group and I'm like,
They're trying to negotiate lower prices for Paulo, which might affect our bottom line as well, so let's just keep it moving.
To be honest, I'd rather Paulo get paid what he's owed. I don't need much.
Paulo will be fine. Because if they don't pay Paulo, they get to sleep in the cold. That sounded like I implied
Sleeping
that
with
Paulo
the
killed
fishes.
them. That sounded like I implied that Paulo would kill them. That's not Paulo at all, right? As
His
I
sister
like
will probably just mess with them guys. It's fine.
exactly.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
We
They'll be
keep
just
it
like a
moving.
couple. Their pockets will be a little lighter.
I whisper as quiet as possible.
Nice.
I think... Who's older? Is it Mo or Miko?
Who's
You guys are relatively the same
older?
age, right? Who's lived in
me-
the town longer, is what is specifically. Because I know Baku's technically the oldest in the party, but you've
Totally
only lived in this
forgot
town
how
for like
old I
3
was.
years.
Do the information on my card. Woo! Hold up.
I could have
I
pulled
don't
up your
have a-
documents.
I didn't write down my
No,
age.
that's fine.
I wrote down my age
I
on
don't-
my
my
character
age-
sheet, but I did not write down my age.
So Miko is 29.
Mm-hmm.
Baku is
Yeah, I
38,
think-
but he's only been in town for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think Mo is a little younger than that, but not by much. She's probably like 27, 28.
Miko, in all of your years that you have lived here, the only time you've seen Paulo genuinely seem angry was when a wandering spirit entered the town that was malicious. And that was
How old
over
did Miko
15.
say they were?
29.
29.
29?
Yeah.
Mo said they were 27.
26, 27.
27, 28.
27.
27 or 28.
So let's just call it 27.
Let's just call
Yeah.
it 27.
Yeah.
Rika, just so I have the
29?
full set.
Damn it! I knew you were gonna ask me.
We're not gonna forget. No.
I was like, I think I know. 27.
Oh wow! So wow, I'm like a full 10 years older than all of my party mates.
I'm actually.
How does that feel?
Man, you guys suck.
Damn kids, get off my property! Anyway.
Yeah.
If it
All
makes
right.
you
Here.
feel better, Baku, you're probably gonna be the most knowledgeable when it comes to all this war stuff.
Exactly.
So it's okay that you're older.
So
So, yeah,
we
the only
make it to
time
the
you ever see
outskirts of town and to the tree line.
Yes.
Assumedly.
to the tree lines.
Rika's.
You have
waiting for us
all
there.
come to this tree line before, whether it be kind of just shuffling the car to come off, to go off to where they're going to be cutting down to get lumber for the most of the jobs here, whether it be for the festivals of people coming in and out, whether that be just enjoying some of the comfiness in it, watching the town from an outside view. There's not a lot to do in this town, so you get very familiar with the wildlife and the trees. However, something that in the trees closest is that there are staves and runes meant specifically to keep out things that would be malicious for this temple town of Ochre. After you pass those trees, you're no longer safe from the evils, neutral evil or good evil. It's hard to tell. It's just existing. That lives in this forest.
Silly
Yes.
question.
Mhm.
Can Miko take like a piece of paper from like her little journal and like try to sketch out some of those runes onto pieces of
100%.
paper to
I would
study
say-
later?
I would say that Paulo sells little trinkets of them. They're kind of just like wearing a cross or something like that you just would wear like.
So like
either,
rosary type of style
Yeah, exactly.
runes? Oh,
hmm
okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
Miko
have them
just
as
wants to
tattoos,
keep, like,
you
a
can wear them as
copy.
necklaces, like anything. It could even
Well,
be a
if we-
keychain. Yeah,
Well, if we use it for things like spells for protection,
that's
flavor.
true. Right. You 100% could use it for a rosary if you wanted to. That was what I'm saying. Yes.
Yes.
There you go. So,
It does
I
not take
take it.
very long. Yes.
big deep sniff, just of the woods. Just you get a general surroundings, like just a general vibe. This is
Okay.
not what you were expecting, was it?
Go ahead and roll me a D100. Only Dippy.
Lord.
Oh no.
Oh
Well, all I
no.
did was take a sniff.
Do you smell the woods burning?
Or do
Oh
you
my
smell the
God.
roses?
Literally thought you were gonna say, "Do you smell the muffin man?" That's what my brain went to.
Do you
D100?
know the Muffin Man?
D100.
10.
10.
Oh,
10.
buddy.
10. 10.
Oh God, he pulled out the book.
Okay.
Not the book.
Oh no!
Anything but the book.
When you step out and you take that breath, you know when nature seems quiet, that odd scent of there's a little bit of rot, there's a little bit of like mildew in
Yeah.
the trees and things like that.
Yeah.
The most potent thing that you smell at this moment is calming you, and you can't figure out what it is. There's something about today, this walk. You've taken walks out into the woods before for a number of different reasons. It's been a while since you've just had this lightness in your chest. It's pleasant.
What you doing there?
Good day. Good day to go on a romp in the woods.
Does he seem like intoxicated or just vibing?
He's just vibing to the he just seems relaxed. Like he's got a new task or a new objective, and there's no sort of effect or charm. This is not the song I thought it was. I like it, but not what we're trying to get to.
I
I'm like waiting for like the but it's not
No,
coming
yeah,
up.
nothing's
Yeah.
happening.
Okay. There
He
you
just
go.
he just seems in a good mood. He got chipper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also just being out of the town and being in a space that's a little bit more my first thought is to say crowded, but not in a way let's usual, because I feel like the open spaces like of the town square like kind of freak Mo out. So
Yeah.
being in the forest and being sort of wrapped in that, foliage once more, that sort of crowdedness and emptiness of like not a whole lot of other souls being around besides her troop.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely she's as Miko is standing, I feel like Moa has a bag strung across her back, and Miko is sort of standing on top of that bag, like holding on the back of her, her plate that's around the back of her neck, with the, well, I guess she'd let her down now, but just she'd feel that sort of shift in her shoulders.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There you go. Can I use
A
my
whiff check.
6 survival to start plotting a course through the woods in the direction that we were supposed to be going?
I will do you an even better. You still can roll for it, but those vehicles left tracks.
If we follow the... Oh! That's a
Guidance?
22.
Oh, don't need it.
22?
Passive
Not only
perception.
do you follow the tracks, they're distinct enough. They're not the rickety old truck tracks that the loggers come
They're
in.
like tread
These are the
tracks, they're
military. These are the actual tread tracks, and they drove on the same path as you see me using military tactics to hide their numbers. Which is odd since this wasn't a hostile invasion. They just were using protocol, which is decent, I guess. Or you guess. But looking at like their very clear tracks. Is the music paused? Oh no. Oh, I know
Music
why.
paused.
I goofed.
Music pause.
There we go.
There it is.
Are you a goofy goober?
I'm obviously all the time. Very professional, very serious, all the time. As you begin to follow it, who has the highest passive perception?
Ooh,
the
let's
troop.
see.
Ooh.
16.
Probably me.
15.
17.
20.
Passive 20.
20. I forget about Rika's 20. Jesus
Rika.
Christ.
Yes.
This forest is your home.
Yes.
It has been for a long time, if not all of your life.
Which makes it weird that you were questioning the forest titans, but okay.
Well, it's like if you live in the mountains, you're gonna just because you know bears exist doesn't mean you're gonna see one.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's very fair. Okay.
And
So I was
confirmed.
trying to be smug, and I got smugged back. It's fine.
Bad.
All right, go ahead.
Bad. Yeah. It's very subtle, but you know when the trees are moving behind you, as if trying to make sure that you are going where you need to go, not necessarily where you want to go.
And they're doing that now.
As you're following the path, you're just walking, and from the corner of your eye, you see them begin to swing and sway. Their leaves, their branches beginning to float as if they're dancing. And the foliage from behind you begins to shift just enough to make it look slightly different if you were to turn around.
Okay.
The natural
it-
charm of the forest. There's nothing malicious about this. It's just, it happens.
Is it kind of guiding us the way the tracks are, or is it already starting to guide us off the track?
It is simply trying to make sure that if you
We
guys are...
keep going.
Yes. It's not like a hedge maze blocked off. It's just...
Yeah.
So you're in our place now. Let's have some fun, and just begins to
Mhm.
dance.
Gotcha.
I love that. I love that, the way that you said that. That's
I
my
will-
favorite thing.
As I walk
Ooh, hold
past
up.
a couple trees, I'll like touch the leaves as I walk by, and kind of
Yeah, just run your hands through it, just
Yep.
enjoying home.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Fantastic.
Are the plants saying anything?
Do you have a way to communicate with the plants?
Oh, darn it, I don't. Not yet. Not yet. Soon. I got speak with animals, but that's
Do you
it.
think the plants are saying things?
Do you want to try to talk to the trees? You do spend a lot of time with the Furbolg, who is the
I would
caretaker of the
love
trees.
to talk to a tree.
All right, there are maple, there are pine, there are a couple different types of fruit trees. Like, what are you looking for exactly?
I'm gonna go up to a maple tree, cause
Okay.
favorite.
All right.
Gonna just
You
be
walk up
like-
to this beautiful maple. It's very large. Similar to the tree that you have your little like lookout spot in.
Added to notes. Miko wants to talk to a tree, in parentheses, obviously.
Thanks.
Obviously.
Nico's gonna look up
Obviously.
at the tree leaves, and then puts a hand right onto that tree, like right on the bark, just to feel the bark,
Mhm.
and just softly says, "Help our group stay grounded," and then
Ooh.
like head back to the group.
Before you do, please roll me a wisdom check.
Oh no!
DC 15. This is you just getting a vibe. This is not like a wisdom save or anything like that. This is just, is your intentions being brought into the tree? Yes.
Okay,
Can I cast guidance?
it's a
100%.
23. I think you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, there you go.
I
I
tried to
have a
help,
+7 to wisdom.
and it don't work.
I'll need help with charisma.
Shh, me too.
As you turn, you see a leaf falls and lands on your snoot. Just for a second, as you sneeze, it blows away in a motion that does not make sense with how you sneezed, as if you were heard and it responded the best it could.
Does a little
Love it.
like does a little like I'm gonna call it the tism bounce. Like I don't know, like when you get really excited and you start bouncing.
Heel click even.
Yeah, the heel click. That's what Miko's doing right now is like heel clicking and then just goes back to the group. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Onward,
Nice.
Everyone.
friends. Into the mist.
In well,
Into the woods to grandmother's house.
There it is.
looking ahead of me, there's no mist. There's
well, since you brought it up, I need everyone to roll me a D100.
shit.
Oh,
Wait, no.
God,
Is this
give
the
me-
world? Is this the world event check?
This is not a world event. This is just what's gonna happen.
Oh, okay. Because I can give you the ones from last time if those are the ones you're referring to.
I already have that one written down.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
58.
58.
59.
59.
80?
Yes.
39.
Oh, was that 39?
Yes.
Okay, no, I'm just doing the math.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good to know. There is no mist,
Aw.
Oh.
But- what there are little glowing. They're not fireflies or lightning bugs as we know them. They're a bit bigger. You know how that possum was the size of a corgi?
Mm-hmm.
There are fireflies about yay big, about the size of like a Yankee candle,
Oh.
that are just flying around, not doing anything malicious, just lighting up the path as you guys get deeper into the woods. It might as well be night in some spots because of how thick the foliage above you is. They're just glowing, going on their path. The main way you can tell that they're not spirits or will-o-wisps, is that you don't start hearing voices, and they don't start coming floating towards you, asking you for favors. No, they're just bugs. The flapping of wings helps too.
Big
like
ass
that.
fireflies the size of table candles light up the path deeper in the woods.
They
Love it.
These don't travel in colonies per se, but they do gather in herds as a way to fear off from giant toads or like bug eaters to not mess with them. So like just giant clouds as they just kind of fly together, going from tree to tree.
In an effort to just sort of, symbiotically sort of make our way through the woods.
One of the fireflies lands
Most-
in Baku's hand and it looks like the size of a normal firefly.
Mo's hair is like moving flame. It lets off a little bit of light, but what really sort of happens is she has these you can't really see like during the regular daytime. They're almost like reverse freckles. And so her fire genasi essence, sort of that glow sort of emanates through the freckles, and they look like little bits of glitter on her face.
That's
And
Cute.
she's
a vampire.
yeah, exactly. This is the skin of a killer, Baku. No. And they, she just sort of brings the fire to her hands and just sort of sends up these little like globules of light along the way, and I'm just sort of flavor doing like a produce flame.
Oh, of course.
Just to give us some
100%.
light.
I love it. Perfect.
I love the flavor that we're all doing.
Flavor
Yummy.
makes the soup good.
Flavor Town, guys.
Fantastic.
Good soup.
Good
soup.
You press onwards for a few hours.
Mhm.
The bugs come and go. You see large birds admire you, but nothing seems to approach. Maybe if you guys weren't with a half cloud giant or someone that's literally on fire, some of you might be considered an easy snack, but they seem to know better.
Mm.
Find out.
Yes.
At some point in the middle of the walk, Baku is just like taking like just a hand drag and just gently cleaning his gun in preparation for anything that might be trying to snack on them. And
Okay.
like just, not presenting an evil energy, just like, all right, this is for our protection.
Mhm.
And Baku's gun is very distinct. You know the revolver from Who Framed Roger Rabbit with the cartoon bullets?
Oh my god.
Sure,
Big ass revolver. Like big ass revolver, big ass like cylinder,
Mhm.
I'm just
like,
thinking Rick Grimes.
everything is just like scaled up
Cobra or
to fit
whatever it is?
Baku's hand. But it
You're
fires
doing
like
the Hellboy gun.
Yeah. I
What's the name of his pistol?
haven't watched Hellboy, so I am sadly unaware of that gun.
You
Neither
need
have
to watch
I.
Hellboy.
I do.
It's similar to what you're describing.
Yeah. But yeah, he just everything is
Also-
scaled up to fit Baku's hand, but it still acts as a standard issue. This just because it's bigger doesn't mean it's firing 20mm bullets. It's just
Yeah.
the grip is bigger.
The Hellboy's pistol is called the Samaritan. It shoots
The
a 22mm.
I love
Yeah.
the Samaritan. Or
Yeah,
Big
it's a-
Baby, according to Dadley here in the chat. Dadley in the chat.
Mm-hmm. He's got a few different guns, but his main one is called the Samaritan.
The Samaritan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Good
putting
stuff.
it in the. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Big Baby is his shotgun variant. But
Miko's
Oh,
gun's
yeah.
just the equivalent of a water
Oh,
pistol.
There.
Oh, you messed with. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, no, when I open the chat for this
Yeah.
chat, it messes with the
Mhm.
layout, but it's I'm just momentarily checking. It's fine.
After walking for about 3 or 4 hours, you
Mhm.
decided to take a little reprieve. There's a bit of a stream going on. Refill your canteens or get some fresh water if you're feeling up for it. The water is crystal. And it's cool. Crystal clear and very, very cool. Almost refrigerated.
Or the water is crystal, just dips canteen in and just like ting, 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 ting. What the hell? That's ice, Brett. It's ice. No.
No,
Alright,
no, no.
I love it. Yeah, crystal clear water. Yeah, good stuff.
How close are we to our ad break? I'm curious because we're almost there. I think
About 6 minutes.
about 6 minutes. Okay. I need everyone to roll me a perception check as you guys are just taking a breather, getting off your feet, massaging your beans, whatever it might be. DC is 16. We have two people, little folk.
I know. I just love it.
I just have otter paws.
That's a 9.
I rolled a 12.
Oh
12,
my god.
9.
25.
Okay.
22.
22. Okay.
I'm busy.
Yeah, you're just splashing. You're cleaning off your cloak. We'll say that's what's going on. You're just cleaning off your clothes because you haven't had really
My
a chance
little
to do
paws.
that. Yeah.
Hurry up, molting.
Molting.
I don't know.
Little badger cleaning. Love it. Mo and Miko.
What did Mo get for a check, sorry?
22?
22.
Oh, 22. There you go.
You hear it. You're just kind of looking around. You haven't really been to this part of the forest, Mo, in a long time, and Miko, you've never been here, so everything is new, loud, and freaky. I will need to change the music for this, though.
Oh, fun.
What are you changing it to?
We're gonna go to the mushroom forest.
I was gonna say something filled with candy and happiness and puppies.
Mushrooms.
We all get presents.
Here's a question.
Yes.
Did anybody forget anything? Anybody? This is Mo asking the group.
I
I'd
mean, I
like-
have my book and my spells and my kits.
I like pocket check myself.
I think I'm good.
I just wanted to make sure we didn't leave anything
like the
forgotten.
guy pocket check thing where they just go like
Really?
they smack
Really?
like the top of their leg, like keys,
I do.
phone.
Oh. I mean, I
no.
have my spell book, I have my arrows, and all that stuff. Yeah.
I have
Why?
my dagger. I have my
Well,
gun,
I
have my
just
short
I
bow,
wanted to
have
make
my-
sure that there weren't any things forgotten. That's
Yeah.
all.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Important. No things were forgotten today.
No. Yeah.
I like.
I
boom,
shove my
I
head
tap on-
underwater
I
and
tap
just
on my little.
blow a bunch of bubbles.
I tap on
Nice.
my little. On my hip is a drum, like a little hand drum, just boom boom. All reliable, still right where it's at.
Beautiful.
Great.
I have game cards.
Oh,
Yep.
wait. So my passive would trump anything I rolled, right? If it's
That's-
lower?
Usually, yes.
Yeah,
However,
when a check is asked for, normally you take the.
it's not what you would passively
Well-
see. It's things that would take
You're
your brain off
actively
or something
like,
like that.
yeah.
Because right now you're relaxing, so your
Yeah.
brain is calming
Gotcha.
down. which
Because
is
your
why I
passive
asked.
is focused on something else. An active check
Mhm.
is looking for something else.
Cleaning your clothes,
Thank you,
doing your
Brett.
laundry. I'm what?
Huh?
No, I'm thanking you, Brett, for
Oh, I
answering the
see.
question I asked to the DM.
Ooh. No, that's
Remember,
fair.
it's my first time playing D&D.
Sorry.
Don't make me feel stupid.
I'm so proud
No,
of you
what?
for playing.
You're doing great. That's a very fair question.
I'm definitely not just mad that I got the lowest roll as the most perceptive person. That's definitely not
No, obviously not.
what it is.
Hey, that's
For
why
the-
I'm here. I'm checking your back.
For the
Yeah,
two that roll
thank-
above an 18, you see it first before you hear it. You see little globules of light, not as big as the Yankee candles. Not sponsored, and this isn't even a Yankee candle.
Shit,
my gosh,
I
you guys
imagine
smell
that
good.
one has just been riding on Baku's shoulder, just.
Sure, they're pretty chill. I mean, they're bugs. Bugs don't care what you are as long as you're not killing them.
Hello,
Or-
friend.
Akin to like, I don't know, more like not a baby candle. They're the little candles that you like put down.
Key
What are they
lights?
called? Darn.
Heat lights.
Yes, key lights. Thank you. Yes. They fly up from around the tree and begin to spin around almost like you'd think Tinkerbell. Just kind of dancing around and tapping and glowing. But then are all headed towards one direction. There's a little bit of whisper. There's a little bit of something in the air for those of you that heard it. And they're going in a direction.
Do they know they're beautiful?
Eagerly. They go beyond the stream and go into a certain direction. Could our guests make some noise as they're currently being swarmed by these things?
Just go on and get. Jesus, go on. Come on. Get out of here!
All of you
What is that?
hear that. And we'll take a pause here and go to break as our ad break is coming on soon.
Sure.
Refill your drinks, go to the bathroom, get your snackies, and we'll be back here within 5 minutes, maybe 6.
All right.
Snackies!
See you on the other side.
And welcome back.
To the Moonlit Mist, where we have a special guest.
Yes. Before our guests introduce themselves, as a recap for those that have left and don't know what's going on or just coming in, welcome. But our friendly adventurers have finally traversed into the mist, and now just enjoying some fresh water from a little stream when two of the party members began to hear someone seemingly frustrated or annoyed. Around the bend, as it were.
Just around the river bend. Sorry.
No, if I'm gonna put it in a musical quote, take it. Yes.
That was a good vibrato.
I sing. How long is it gonna take for people to realize I sing? Like,
You
Hey,
sing?
Mo.
You can talk?
Yes.
I hear some. Did you hear that?
I did as well, and I want to make sure that the firebugs are okay.
what are you talking about?
I can ask them that.
If
But
the
I
guests
think-
would be frustrated again, as these things are now getting too close to your squares.
Leave me alone. Get damn things. Come
I
on.
think we need to help. I think we need to help them.
Hello?
Yeah, and I flag to the back of the group and tell them to come on. And
Rika!
You hear the second
Yeah.
one. You hear the, come on, like, go get.
We need it. We need to get someone. We're gonna fuck
What?
shit up. We're gonna fuck shit up.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Ready.
I was just okay. And I just like stand up and start like heading in the direction.
We might
of
not
these-
actually fuck shit up. I just needed your attention. I'm sorry.
Yeah. This is as we're running along. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like kick her.
Easy enough to jump over the small stream, and you guys climb up. It's a stream, but there's a hill, so you gotta
I,
climb.
like,
You go up.
step over the street.
Something like that. And turn around the tree, and what you see is a half-elf male wearing rather they're not workman's clothes, but they're definitely dirty. He's wearing a simple coat with a scarf, a hat, and an eye patch, and he is swinging around a chimney broom. Chimney brush, trying to bat away at these not ladybugs. They're too small. Not these fireflies. They're too small. These are will-o-wisps, and he is just trying to bat them away with this brush, seeming to not have noticed you yet.
Come on. Stop following me. Get out.
Ooh.
You need a hand there, friend?
Huh?
The will-o-wisps just spin around him. They're not. When will-o-wisps attack or try to cover someone, they usually are very friendly and very soft and very charismatic, trying to draw people in. Mo, you know this very well because there are plenty of will-o-wisps that will go around your place. You have staves to ward them off. These look excited, but not angry. Will-o-wisps, when they get angry, turn a very dark shade of blue. And like go into and try to like attack you soul to soul. These aren't doing that. They're jittering around him.
It's like they're playing with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think they like your chimney sweep.
They mean
I
you
wouldn't
no
say
harm, friend. They simply are excited by your brush.
Well, they're annoying. I need them to get out of here.
Well,
you tried
let's
asking them
calm
nicely?
down. We
Leave.
more
There's a
nicely
word
than
in there
that.
that's missing.
Say, I go over and I start swatting them
Rika,
as
no!
well.
Rika!
What?
Okay.
Trust
Rika,
me.
roll me
you
intimidation
need a
check.
lighter touch with these things.
Oh, kill every. Oh man.
Don't
19.
19. DC wasn't gonna say it was like 18. You scare them away. You snarl your little teeth. You go a little foamy. You start go beastal on them, and they just they disperse, leaving your. Also, I will say this half elf is relatively tall. I'd say around like not relatively tall compared to Baku, but like 6'1", 6'3".
So still taller than Miko.
Yes.
Yeah. Gotcha. Like, yeah, I hate those jerks too.
Hey. Thank you.
Welcome.
You mean they
What are
weren't
you doing?
bugs?
What's up?
No, I think those are will-o-wisps, Miko.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a whole like ward of will-o-wisp around the edge of my land, just because they're like they're just really annoying. I have like tape for them. I have like, the special like light bulbs that attract them, and then they go buzz every now and again. But like,
That's so fun. You can just like swat at them too, and they just.
I'm sorry, did
eventually
Mo
go away.
just casually confess that they zap dead children?
They bug zap will-o-wisps?
I don't know. I use it for most of the bugs around my property, and sometimes the occasional will-o-wisp gets caught in the crosshairs.
Oh,
It was
no.
not my intention.
Well, hi there.
Yes. Hello.
Miko and Mo, roll me history checks while looking at this individual. There's something familiar about them. Mo, your DC's a little higher than Miko's. I would say for you, Mo, it's closer to 16. For Miko, it is 12.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay. 16?
I
You
rolled
do
a
have-
1.
You do have you do have an inspiration.
I think I want to save it.
Okay.
Um,
You
How
have no
dark is it?
idea who this guy is. Miko, this guy does look familiar. You haven't seen him in like 10 years, 15 years. But he's a random guy that'll just come in and clean all the chimneys in Ochre. He just
You've
comes
helped
in
Mr. Barnes
randomly and just cleans all of them. He has not been there in 10 years. He just does
Is this
it.
information shared?
I remember you. I've seen you before.
Oh.
You know this man?
Yeah. In a way. No, this is the first time we're professionally meeting. But, yeah, my sister thought that she heard some sweeping going on one night, and she was freaking out. And I didn't have the heart to tell her that somebody was trying to clean the chimney.
So what did you end up telling her?
I told her that it was, like, somebody just, just brushing off, like, the sweeps and going off to find, like, their house. They're just lost. Or it was a bird, like a pelican or something.
How is that less scary than a chimney sweep?
I don't know. They were younger. This was like 10 years ago.
A chimney sweep's supposed to be in there. A bird isn't.
Well, they're not scared of birds.
But they're scared of chimney sweeps.
I love this guy's energy already.
They're scared of things that they don't understand. And they wouldn't understand what a chimney sweep was at the time because they would have been 6.
The name explains itself. Anyway.
I just
kind of
pat Miko on the shoulder.
Miko's just looking oblivious at this point.
I was going to say, with this information that Miko's revealing, would that jog anything for me? Or
If
no?
you'd like
'cause
to
I
roll
rolled
again,
a
you
one?
can make the DLDC be 14 this time.
Okay.
I'm so glad I pulled that
So
out of my ass,
not-
guys. I'm gonna be real with you.
So 10 years ago, I wouldn't know anything about this person.
Nothing.
At all. Right. Okay.
No. Not even
23.
like casual listening. 23? It's surprising that you forgot, because he doesn't show up once every 10 years like Miko said. He shows up once every like 2 or 3. He's been coming here since you were a child.
Mhm.
And he would come, talk to your parents, clean out the forge, everything. And then tip his cap and leave. He hasn't aged a day, whether that be half-elf magic or the curse of this forest, who knows. He does... one thing I will say, he also is slightly gaunt. Like, he does not eat a lot.
Is this gauntness new to my...
No. That he's always
Okay.
kind of looked a little skinny.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's a curse of the forest.
Yeah.
Do I remember his name?
No.
I
Well,
know
hello
you.
there, friend. Oh.
Yes. Alright, yes. You also know me, yes.
Yeah.
I don't
Remind me
know.
of your name.
Noone?
Noon?
Noone.
Like
Yeah.
the
Like-
time?
Lunchtime?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like lunchtime.
Nice.
Like the time that it was like a half hour ago. Got it.
For note takers, it's Noone.
Ah,
Clearly.
thank you.
You can thank your DM for that.
Transition again, and there it is. All right. Well,
Ugh.
I don't believe we've ever had
wow.
the professional courtesy of meeting Mr. Noone.
Yes, and you all are.
Friends from Ochre. Bakugeki Jisuji. At your service.
Baku get.
You can call me
What?
Baku. You can call me
Baku.
Baku.
All right.
Rika.
With a big, giant hand just extended out toward you.
Yeah.
All 7'7" of me.
It is. He shakes your hand. It is a very, like the best word I can say is like firm but slow. Like it feels like it's almost slow motion. The up and down.
And he's a little cold.
Like dragging through water.
Cold.
Yes. Love that. Yes. And he just kind of puts the sweep on his back. I'm just out for a walk. I don't know the area. What town would I have recently left, I guess would be a DM question.
You would have recently been in Creed, which is the capital of this place.
Yeah. Okay.
And you were heading to visit some friends, and looking at Mo reminds you of something, which is why you're out here in the first place. Because it has been 4 years since you were last here.
God, it is going to get...
Did I see him when he was here the last time?
Yes.
Okay.
10 years or 4 years?
For her, because she lives outside of town, he visits her specifically.
Gotcha.
Mo doesn't know why, but he visits the family.
Yes. I just leaving.
Also, I just saw your shirt, Arissa, and it did not click in my brain. I love that shirt.
Badger mode. Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank you.
Took you guys that long to notice it?
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm looking at Arissa's lovely face. I'm not looking at their shirt when I'm talking to them.
There you go. Good save.
Good save.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, I just left Creed. I point right at, now that I'm trying to learn everybody's name, Mo. It's actually been too long since I probably stopped by your parents' house. Well, I'm in the area.
My house now. My house. Yeah. It's okay.
Are they moved or?
They, passed probably 6 years ago. Mom, not long after you came the last time.
He's very quiet for a moment, looking at you before I'm sorry for your loss.
It's okay. Nature takes its course. They're at peace.
Usually.
Usually.
Yeah. Well, do you need it done? The forge normally
Yes.
took a lot of...
Yes, I am, and she sort of motions to some of what she's wearing and say, I have, made it somewhat my own of as far as the crafts of my family, and so, yeah. Definitely still a working forge, so definitely needs the maintenance. I've tried to do what I can by myself, but it is time for a professional, that's for sure.
I'll take care of it. It'll be done by the time you guys get back.
I appreciate that. If you need a place to rest in the meantime, by all means, help yourself. There's some any food or rest you need, please feel free to take.
Softly just nods and looking
If it's
around
okay-
at the rest. Yes.
Okay. Not to cut things short. Oh, I just learned a lot too. Did you see anything weird? Well, on your way here, other than the will-o-wisps, obviously.
That is
DM, did I?
that could be classified as a joke because this forest is a pocket into the Feywild and the underworld, the afterlife. So defining weird could be I saw a car, or I literally saw a Goliath, a
seen,
monstrous giant eating a tree like a broccoli. Like
I should specify. I do apologize for that. Have you seen like any militants in the area or anything else like that around?
Some morons and driving panically towards where they were walking from. If you're guessing down towards Ochre.
I said all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like them.
Okay.
Well, we are actually looking for the rest of them. They apparently lost some of their numbers. Do you recall seeing any other sites of great struggle or encampments around here? Like, he said it was about 3 days away. I mean, how long have you been going on your walk? Like 2-3 days ago. Do you remember any encampments or otherwise?
Nothing rings a bell.
No. Yeah.
He kind of looks around. He's like, everywhere's a place of struggle. I don't know how great they are, but...
Well, yeah. This place in being specific, huh? Well...
Yeah.
How come, if you... Miko, you said you know this person. How come I've... Looking at them, but talking to Miko, just like, how come I've never met this character before? They visit every so often, like... How long has it been since you've been to Ochre?
It's been probably 3-4 years.
Oh no, it's been like 10.
Time's a weird thing for you, Noone.
But it's okay.
Well, it's nice to get properly acquainted.
That was way too aggressive. Apologies.
I know, gee.
Bang!
There we go.
Bang, 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 bang! No, I'm just...
That's better.
Well, feel free to stick around with us. We're simply making a quick trek. Like, you don't have to. I know. Where were you headed before you were annoyed by the wisps?
Just visiting friends. And then now I'm gonna take care of the forge and... Yeah. No, you guys, by all means,
Yes, Noone? Yes, Mel? Brain?
I'm sorry, can I make an insight check on
Go for
Noone?
it. Yeah, what
Just
for?
I'm from a spot of like, I want to make sure that I want to see if this oddness that I'm sort of picking up on this time around is nothing new, and this sort of hesitance to, about what he was doing.
Sure.
Like,
Go for it.
I'm just trying to...
I would actually say, yes, Noone, go ahead, and if you think it's appropriate, roll a deception check or a persuasion check.
Okay.
What did you roll, Mel?
I rolled 7 plus 8, so what is that? 16? No.
7 plus 8 is 15.
15, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Did you roll above 15?
Yes.
Let me know if it was deception or perception. Deception or persuasion. Privately.
Yes. Unluckily, I don't know how to spell either.
DEC for deception. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. So did not spell it right. It's fine.
No, this is perfect. You spelled it perfect. Don't worry. He's hard to read. You can't tell if he's just tired and depressed, or if he's now tired, depressed, and grieving. The only other place that you would go from Ochre from here, in the direction he was going, would be your home. Like, from where you are right now, it'd be maybe a 3-hour walk in the direction that looks like he was probably going towards.
What was that insight check?
Grieving.
Yeah.
Is the grief something that I've picked up on since mentioning the passing of my parents?
Your passive insight isn't the best, but you've been around enough grieving people because your family are also clergy, and the people have asked you to come in and do rites, things like that. It's not hard to spot on someone.
I am... I'm kind of torn. Because...
Aludra, thank you for the raid.
Thank you so much.
Thank
for
you.
that.
Aludra, I love you.
Hello, Aludra.
Aludra, I love you.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Bestie.
Welcome back. You're just in the middle of an emotional plot point with our guest.
Yeah. I feel like I pick up on that grief for my parents, and I'm like, did they mean something to you?
I mean, they were perfectly lovely people. It was one of my more frequently stopped houses. It's hard to see anybody go.
Looking at his face, Mo, and everyone here with a passive perception above 15, which I know all of you do have, his eye patch that he has on his left eye, not only is it perfectly clean white, which is odd for a chimney sweep, but the scar underneath it shines almost like it's blue or like a purple.
Can I do a medicine check to see if that's like an injury that needs to be done?
Sure, go for it. DC for medicine check 15.
Oh, don't worry. I rolled high and I got a 16 and I haven't added my extra bits. So
Okay.
23.
23. It's not a new wound. And because of the glow of it, it seems to be somewhat magical in nature and probably beyond any means that you currently have available to you at this moment.
Are you hurt?
Not currently.
Well, even if you just need someone to talk to, or that little thing is gonna just subtly point to the eye.
Does his
Pat?
brush look
Yeah.
like it could use some repairs?
It is used, but it is very well kept.
Okay.
If you need healing and you're not looking for like magic healing or things like that, I highly, highly recommend you look for a good friend of mine named Paulo.
You know Paulo.
I've cleaned for Paulo many of times.
Okay.
You know, hey, it's nice to meet you. I've never met you before.
Correct.
What's going on? How's it? Can we help you some more? We're kind of like going somewhere and clock's ticking, guys. So no offense. If I had a chimney, I'd be very happy to meet you. I don't. So unless you're gonna give us 200 gold each, we need to go. Also, I don't think we need to be bothering him about his life story.
So you're my new favorite.
Way to get to the
That's a
point.
little... I'm gonna whisper to Rika, that's a little rude, don't you think?
So is asking him about his obvious magical scar.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know how to act.
No, you're
Jeez.
fine. You're fine. It's just, some people aren't as open as we are.
That's their problem.
Girl, you open?
No! Go!
Miko tries to hold Rika's hand. They freak out.
I do not wish to hold any of you up. If you have to get going, by all means.
Oh, if there's anything we can, do to help.
I'm not asking. You got rid of the wisps.
Yeah.
And that is greatly appreciated.
No problem. They're annoying, and I'm glad that they are no longer bothering you.
Yeah.
Well, if that truly was all you needed, I mean, then we wouldn't have been talking this long, surely.
You all were asking me questions.
Not a point.
Sorry, we didn't mean to intrude or...
No, you... Absolutely no need to apologize. I have to read all the notes.
If you head into Ochre, you can talk to our good friend Mr. Barnes. Say that Miko owes you a cookie.
Miko, he knows the
You
people
also
of
know
Ochre.
Mr. Barnes. Another druid that has been a caretaker of the forest for a long time, like Apollo.
Miko doesn't know that.
I get the
That's
feeling.
true, but I'm talking for our good friend Noone.
And just so you know, the trees might be a little different than normal, but I'm sure they'll move.
They're gonna be fine, Rika. It's fine.
I know, I'm trying to be nice.
You are, and I'm
Rika,
proud of you.
Rika. Yeah, we appreciate your effort and recognize what you're doing.
Perfect. Trying to be helpful. I don't think you guys noticed the trees moving. I'm just saying.
Miko's gonna do like the 2 thumbs up.
Just like, the trees are moving.
Yes!
No,
No, it's fine. They always move.
my survival would, like, be alert of that, I'm sure. But just at that point, he's just trying to fuck with Rika a little bit. Just like...
God, how do you people not know this? You're all gonna die out in the woods. You'll know what's good.
No, that's why we
Yeah.
have you.
She would not have said that out loud. That's one thing she would have been like, okay, that was a little mean.
Oh, that's the line?
He's thinking it
That's the
though.
line?
Thinking it though. Yeah.
Oh
Hey,
my
I'm
goodness.
trying to be helpful.
Well, allow me to reiterate, it was an absolute pleasure to meet you, Mr. Noone.
You as well.
Stop by the Axel... Oh, wait, you already knew that. Stop by the Axel...
We've established pretty familiar with the town.
Hey, nice to meet you. Let's go. Bye.
Yeah.
Starts walking.
Yep.
Yeah, I follow Miko.
Miko's
He'll,
walking aimlessly, doesn't know where we're going.
He'll, like...
This way. I just
will, like,
grab their shoulder and...
grab
way.
Noone's hand and shake it again, and he will
Yes.
palm off to you 2 gold.
Okay.
One thing you will
Just
notice,
a token.
I would say that Rika notices the most in case there's anything you want to pop this guy. He doesn't have any bags.
Mhm.
Like, no, like, backpack, no fanny pack, like, no sort of, like, carrying anything other than his chimney sweep. Kind of like, Bert from Mary Poppins. Just, he's just got his clothes on his back, and that's kind of it.
Mm-hmm. And he's
Uh,
full elf or half elf?
Half elf.
Half
With a little...
elf.
With,
It
with
looks
just a
more
little
like elf
flourish
than
of-
human, though, to be
Mhm.
sure.
With just a little flourish of, like, in case you haven't been compensated recently. Just...
yes. Thank you.
Anytime. Just like...
And
Excuse me.
Alright. Well,
uh,
filled up.
as you'll turn to walk away, Mo, you'll feel a light poke on the shoulder as you're like a little distance away from his broom, his chimney
Mhm.
sweep. And
Mhm.
he'll walk over, trying to get you kind of like everyone's up front, you're in the back of the pack a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's gonna pull out just this small leather pouch. I was going to be giving this to your mother, but it seems it would be best that it is yours now.
What? And I open the pouch.
You open the pouch.
And- Yeah.
Inside, there is a stone. This is the small leather pouch. It's probably about yay big. It's not it's decent. It's big about an envelope, but the stone itself could be similar to like a tennis ball or like a softball. Not a softball, but like a baseball. Bigger.
I'm confused. Can you put this
Bigger?
in perspective of a Yankee Candle?
It's a Bakugan Battle
Here-
Brawlers.
Here's
Boy.
This is the candle. This is the size of the stone.
The bigger than this.
A little bit bigger than that.
What
Okay.
unit of measurement do y'all use? Yankee Candle.
You can leave anytime you want, sir.
Is it a moonlit mist candle?
Here.
That
Smaller
would
than
be a
this?
merch video.
A little bit smaller than
Red.
that.
Okay.
Is it the size of a Dorito?
I mean, I have a
well.
stone here. Like,
That's decent size. A little. It's
Yeah.
more of a sphere. It's maybe a little bumpy. It's it's a fusion of colors of silvers, whites, blacks, and anytime you move it, it seems to swirl underneath. Like there's a layer of almost like resin dice. How they have, like, you know, some that change colors. Except there's definitely no resin or anything on it. The colors are just moving on it.
You said silver, white, black.
Yeah. It's moonstone. It's speckling. Purest form. Your family has worked with moonstone before. Nobles have come to your family asking to get it commissioned to work with.
Yeah.
You've
This
never
is like
seen
a
one.
freaking huge moonstone. though.
This is like a 2-pound piece of moonstone.
Oh God.
I immediately kind of glance over at Rika and be like, "Don't you fucking dare!" Like, respectfully, don't.
respect. Looks at thief.
Not a
Don't.
thief.
Yeah.
I'm not a thief.
I'm not a thief.
Also, in the pouch were the 2 coins that he just got.
There is what languages do you speak, Mo?
Me? Common, Dwarvish, and Primordial.
There is a letter written in a language you do not understand.
Common, giant, and gnomish.
You're not looking at the letter, Stinky.
Yeah, do I recognize the handwriting that the letter?
No.
No.
You're guessing it's his. The card is covered in soot. It looks like fingerprints. On
Okay.
I wrote that. I don't say that.
I was gonna say what
I wrote that.
what I would ask him then if you straight up say I wrote this, I will ask you what language it's in.
Celestial.
It's
Celestial.
Oh, hold up.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
I need to go do my
A few other languages, but mostly Celestial.
Okay. Did someone say that they spoke Celestial?
I'm holding up.
Okay. Noted.
We're checking.
This is above table Bailey asking.
Yes.
Well,
This is.
I'll play this out in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is
I do not believe any
checking.
of you speak Celestial.
Hold up.
Wait.
No, I don't. Okay.
Oh, damn.
The one time I don't choose Celestial as being the friendly Celestial.
Incredible.
Smart.
Okay. Fuck.
I trust.
No, what were you
Oh,
saying something? I'm sorry.
I trust you can make use of it.
I'm so confused right now. What is this? I mean, obviously it's Moonstone, but like what the letter, and I just sort of take like 3 or 4 more steps off to the side. What is it? I can't read it.
May I take over for you a second?
Yeah, by all means, yes.
I need everyone to take off their headphones, except for Mo.
Ooh,
You can stay.
buddy.
I get to stay.
Well,
Today.
it was fun while
I
it
see
lasted.
you.
Okay,
I'm
hold
not
on.
okay.
Alright.
This is
What was
I'm in
that zero?
danger.
If there's anyone in the ANIPOD mods that are in chat, can you watch mods for me? Thank
I will
you.
keep. I keeping eye on chat. I have it open. Noone to you, and he hasn't smiled since you've talked to him. He doesn't look like he is the kind of person that smiles very often, if he ever does. It's a soft, and probably the closest thing he has to a warm smile. As he gently rubs his eye patch, and two of his fingers touch that purplish blue tint, and they begin to glow. Just the tips of his fingers, as he touches your forehead.
Okay.
And you were given a vision. I'm going to need to get a different bit of wood, though. A bit of music, though.
Okay.
That's not it. Hold on. Oh, whoops. Here it is.
Can I while we're sort of prepping for this, can I make a religion check? Does the eye patch or the scar, is that a symbol of any of the deities or of any kind?
I will let you know right now. He's not wearing any sort of religious memorabilia that you remembered. And like, there's no markings on his eye patch. It is just white.
Well, no, yeah, that's what I was saying. Is this gonna is the eye patch itself?
Go ahead and roll me a religion check, DC 26.
Holy shit! Religion check.
Yes.
No, that's 9.
9.
It's not gonna work. Okay.
You wait as your eyes open after you felt your face get booped. You are sitting in an open field, almost. You blink, and all of a sudden you see several black trees closing in on you. Almost like, you know when you have those dreams when you're running and it seems very far away, and then all of a sudden it's right next to you.
Yeah.
You're standing in about 2 inches of water, it seems. Your feet aren't wet, but you see the reflection of the moon underneath you.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm writing all of this down.
Okay.
With moon reflection below me. Okay, so if I see the moon below me, I'm going to try to look up at the moon itself.
Okay. As you do this, something is terribly, terribly wrong. The moon isn't that beautiful little orb in the sky. It is massive. It looks like it's careening down upon you. And for some reason, you are feeling tempted. Like, it looks so close that you could just reach up and touch it. And against your better judgment, you reach your hand up, rub your fingers nervously, and before your fingers touch, you begin to hear a soft crying.
A soft what?
A soft crying.
Okay.
As if it's perhaps a grieving mother, or a child lost in the woods. These conflicting sounds and emotions, and then you begin to hear this cackle, as if someone is beyond angry and doesn't know how to process it. Still crying, still screaming.
Does it sound like the crying and the cackling are coming from the same entity or two different entities?
You do not know. And it's coming from different areas. One's right here, one's right here, one's coming right in front of you. As your finger... Actually, do you touch the moon?
I place a hand on the symbol of my deity that I wear, of the
Shimmering gem.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. And it's something that is yes, I have a pendant of it that I wear beneath my clothes, but I also have it embossed into the sort of like collarbone of my armor.
Mm-hmm.
And I sort of touch that, take a deep breath, and reach up and touch the moon.
As you touch it, it ripples, like you would if you touched the reflection of the moon in the water. It turns from that beautiful white that it turns into a leaky, bloody red as it begins to just drip and rain blood, large globules of this black ichor, until it begins to come down on you, the moon, slowly. And then you're back to where you are. Everyone can come back. Let me let them know.
Oh, ho, ho.
I return.
Secrets, secrets, secrets.
In my notes, I just have a secret conversation unknown to Mako occurs.
We have a
Oh my God.
hydrate.
We do, thank you.
Hydrate.
Ravga. Ravgi?
Cheers.
It's like rogue, but
Ravgu.
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 Uh-oh. Oh, no.
No rule against that if you guys are curious as to what happened. You guys can go back.
Rav is
Rav is
fine.
fine.
Okay,
Also,
for
in
the
the
rest
rest
of you,
snuggle puff, you're
The
fine
two started
on.
talking.
Sorry for
There was a little flash of weird light. Mo blinked, shook their head, and is now returned.
If an orange person goes pale, like that's what you see.
So they turned like
Oh,
pink.
Miko's running.
They sort of like a light colored salmon, I would say.
Mhm.
Their flame hair, that's usually this beautiful red, turned into a soft blue, as almost like they were someone that was about to turn off like the heat.
Like going
Miko's
from
gonna,
a burning flame
snap
to a
her
pilot light.
fingers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it length too. Length went from long flowing down almost to my butt to like pixie.
Yeah, I turn around and go back.
Yeah. If it's
Mo?
okay, Miko's gonna like snap her fingers like around like your head. Be like, hey.
Yeah. I'm here.
What did you do
okay.
to her?
No. It.
I would assume at this point in DM, you can correct me. Noone's probably just leaving, just walking the other way.
I'll leave it up to you. Would, if you see them coming, or would you just walk?
I gave them the stone. They know I am off to their place. I'm just gonna walk.
Yeah. So I just find the nearest log and I take a seat. Just sort of catch my breath and like.
So yeah, Rika's running after him unless you stop her.
Hey, Rika.
No.
Rika,
Yeah,
please
I'll-
no.
I like
Have fun sweeping chimneys.
look over the party and just down at him like walking away, and just seeing like, is he just like completely unaware or not? Like unaware is the wrong word.
Complacent.
Complacent, right?
Yeah. He seemed to have completed a task and is now moving on.
I just... Strange times. And I turn to Mo like... The crowd already being around her, I don't want to pile on, but like... I don't have anything for her, so... Like, I just... like.
I mean, do you have alcohol?
Oh,
cigarettes?
Do we have alcohol?
I pull out a pack of cigarettes.
I don't know about that. I mean, I smoke enough.
I mean, like...
I have rubbing
They're not
alcohol,
her.
or the equivalent of rubbing alcohol.
No!
Oh,
Like
wait.
whiskey. Whiskey? Anybody?
Oh,
Hold
darn it.
on.
Sorry,
And I like
Rika
reach
said-
around. I reach around to
You
my
100
water
have a
skin.
flask.
I reach
gonna
around
say,
to
I
my like flask, and I just like
Guys, that's what I forgot. I forgot whiskey.
I didn't, and I just
That's the forgotten thing.
like title
Obviously.
as I just like
It's the ...
that's the ... I like unscrew the flask and just like hand it down. There is a notable size difference. It's like bigger than a normal flask. Yeah.
So go to hand it to me. There it is.
There you go.
It's just...
It like
and-
sloshes around and it catches you like up the nose a little bit. It's just like as I like pick it back up. Hydrate. I ran out of water.
It is this size.
Hold on. There you go. Perfect.
And with that,
That's right.
Noone walks away, not saying another word, not even waving to any of you, seeming to be on their way.
Hydrate with whiskey.
It's
if-
not whiskey, but
If we'd like, we could wrap it up here. How are we all feeling? Or we can go a bit more. We'll take a quick break, then come back.
We've got like 10 minutes, bud.
Got 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, our guest is a free to go, and I don't want him to sit here awkwardly.
Oh, yes. I
Dadley, was so good to see you again.
Dadley, thank you so
thank you, Dadley.
much. This
Yes,
was so
no.
fun. Thanks for getting me absolutely wrecked, my guy.
What does that
Again,
mean?
Blame your DM. I'm just his tool, unfortunately.
And he's so good at it. He's such a
Dadley,
good
where can
lad.
Dadley, where can the lovely audience see you again on our channel?
The lovely audience can see me every Monday doing silly shit on the Dapper D's. We just got done playing Dream Daddies with my fellow co-host Dippy right over here playing the Giant, which is hysterical because the man is actually like 7 feet tall. I met him in person one time, and I was afraid he was gonna bite my head. No.
Keep your AO3 wishes and things like that on AO3, Dadley. Come on.
No.
Weren't supposed to say anything. Just
You can also find me on the Tuesday games for Crossroads. I also DM mini-series here and there. Apparently, you know, sometimes the one shot I run maybe is forgotten by some of the players.
Man.
dig.
Oh.
I wasn't gonna say who, but they outed themselves in reaction.
The
No,
shade everyone has been
I'm
throwing
teasing. I'm teasing.
this episode.
Okay.
And,
To be
um,
fair,
yeah-
I think I was still trauma blocking from COVID, so
No,
it's
you're.
fine.
I'm just teasing. And then you'll probably at some point see me here again, whether it's gonna be for Monster of the Week at some point or playing Noone again, because Brett's an amazing. I have an opportunity to make Brett embarrassed. He doesn't get embarrassed ever.
Do it.
Brett's an amazing DM. I'm very thankful and happy. Even if it was just a quick hour that I got to be a player for him. It's my first time having Brett DM, and it's lovely. I'm very jealous of you folk that get this all the time.
I'd say you could come back and play but you wouldn't be able to come back and play as Noone if you decided to do so.
Yes.
For obvious reasons that you and I both know.
I would come back as supper.
Twilight.
Funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brunch.
Okay.
Breaking Dawn, if you will.
Yeah.
Breaking Dawn. I am a vampire.
Incredible.
Okay. We can transition to another scene if you need to go, Dadley.
Yes, I do have work in the morning, so if if I'm free,
you might need to still stick on the call so you don't mess everything up, but you can just like deafen and mute and all
right,
that.
I will. Fine, I'll go play Pokemon Showdown again.
You won't.
All right, y'all have an amazing night.
Of
You
course.
as well. Thank you.
Night.
And
Bye.
transition.
Bye.
So the chat's back.
Awesome. Hello, chat.
Rad. Hi, chat.
Hi, chat.
So,
Bye.
as he walks away, what do the rest of you do?
Shoot him. No, I'm kidding.
No.
No.
Miko is like full on like medical mode. Like, hey, like, can we check vitals? Can we check to see?
Give her a medicine check. DC 12. You're pretty good at medicine checks.
I am checking for the will.
I got a
Force
12.
to make sure they do not come back
Rad.
and harass us.
Pupils. She looks a little spooked, but she's not bleeding. She has no. Seems to be a bit of shortness of breath, but not like hyperventilating or anything like that. Just looking a little shaken.
Yeah,
Do
I'm
you
I'm
need an
okay.
emotional support friend.
I appreciate it. I just need to get some oxygen back in me, and then I'll be okay. And you see, with every deep breath and exhale, her hair gets a little bit warmer and a little bit longer, and until it's like back to normal.
At
But
this moment, Miko would be imitating your breathing pattern to breathe along with you. So then it's like parallel.
Aww,
Can I
That
just
way-
imagine her little otter
love
snoot?
it.
You just see her shoulders go up every so often. She's totally breathing in the wrong way. She's not using her diaphragm at all. But she's like, I'm a big tough person trying to help you. Let me breathe with you.
Yes.
So, does it look like the shock that Mo got was a good one or a bad one? Like, do I think that
No.
he's like an enemy or a friend?
It's like the shock that I feel is not directed at him. You see,
Okay.
when she comes out of it, she's like immediately looking up
Okay, it's not.
Like,
it's
up-
not him. Okay.
and out, not up at like tree branches, up and
Yeah.
out
Up.
and far. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Okay.
that's kind of what And then she takes a deep breath and then looks down at her feet and like double checks. You know when you like wake up from a dream and you just need to like take a second and make sure that you're actually awake and not still in the dream? That's sort of what she was doing, like when you guys first sort of came up on her. You know, made sure that her feet are where she left them, and you know, everything is where it should be. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
At this moment, I would probably
No.
pinch me, and you'll regret it.
Miko is gonna slowly look at you and talk in primordial.
Ooh.
And be like, I want you to just, if you need to, if you're still really shaken up, I would love it if you could like put your hands behind your neck and just try to feel the earth beneath you. You are safe. You are whole. Or no matter what just happened, you are enough.
Can I hug you?
Of course.
Yeah, she bends down and gives Miko just a hug and exhales again, and like with that exhale, she's like, good to go. Sorry.
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Little
And
toasty.
it's not, I was gonna say, like, the hottest thing might be like the base of her neck near where her hair is. But
I'm
like,
tiny.
you are tiny. I'm sorry. I'm just toasty. I'm just a toasty lady.
I was about
Then
to
I
say,
just
like,
know
it's
who I can just go
probably
near
just
if I'm
really
cold.
warm.
Yeah. I just toasty.
I got you to smile though, so it worked.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh no, you've been spending too
Thanks
much
for
time
that.
with me, Celeste.
Yeah, so Mo's definitely sort of more regulated now, still a little freaked out, but like operational.
Can I just say that is a tip I learned. I want to give credit to a creator named Morius. He did that for a overstimulated grounding technique, and it's been like life-changing. So if y'all ever need that,
Very cool.
really good. I
And
want to give
be,
credit
to
where
be
credit's due.
fair, I want to make sure I was demonstrating that correctly. You said put your hands behind your head like this.
Yeah, like
Or
right
just
behind
up.
like the base of your neck. And so
Mhm.
you just want to try to imagine like kind of like a tree. Your feet are rooted to the ground and you're trying to
Mhm.
feel everything underneath, and you're
Right.
by having your hands behind your neck, it kind of helps you feel more connected to yourself. And
Mm-hmm.
also you're opening up the pathway to breathe.
Yeah, opening up all the cool.
Fun
Rad.
facts with
Thank you.
friendly.
There you go.
Sorry.
The educational. D&D.
Listen, it's like a 90s cartoon. We have to have at least one educational thing, or does it count?
And knowing is
Facts
half
and
the battle.
The more you know.
G.I. Joe.
Sonic says. Miko says.
Wheel of morality, turn,
That's
turn. So
no
that's the
good.
lesson that we should learn.
Yay!
Welcome.
There you go.
To another tag show, Era Secret.
So, are we good to get going again?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
we'll be all set now.
Excellent.
Let's
And
go.
he will pick right back up where he left off with following tracks and such deeper into the woods.
Easy enough to do.
DM, Mo is going to place the letter and the stone. She has a little pocket sewn in the front of her doublet between her armor and her
Okay.
chest, so we're gonna just put that right in there.
Certainly. Do you discard the pouch? It came in a little
No, I
pouch.
keep the pouch. I was gonna say I keep the pouch. I just want the items in there to be closer, like physically on
Sure.
my person.
Good.
But no, I keep the pouch. Why waste a good pouch? Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know typing is allowed.
Do you keep the 2 gold
Yes.
from Baku? Dadley
Yes.
asks.
Yes.
Perfect.
Because if he palmed it, she wouldn't have known. She's like, cool, he gave me a rock, a letter, and 2 gold. Hell yeah.
Excellent. It ended up in the right hands.
You
All right.
guys get back onto the path, past the
minutes.
stream, and you continue your march onward. I will be nice, and I will roll the D100 to see what happens, so you guys don't have to worry about it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
so
worry
it's not
about
on our
our list.
conscience.
Why? Why? It's a thing we all do. No shit.
Y'all want to do it? You want to roll the D100?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, actually.
All right,
Let's do
go
it.
for
Give me
it.
a little bit more control over this.
Sure.
Wait, where'd my other...
Nice.
Oh, there it is. Ha 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 ha.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. Hold on. and welcome back. No, I stole
So-
your thunder, Brett. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I will not remember this, or I will not forget this. One or the
Yep.
other.
Just
You continue on this path until it's feeling like time to wrap up shop and just rest for the night. Provisions were brought, camp is made, bunks are prepared, whether you be swingers, as people that camp that use hammocks to call themselves,
swingers.
or you be people that dwell in tents. That's fine. It's what they do. I've done it professionally. Anyway,
And swinging
my
is fun.
My survival check would allow.
would you like to all roll survival checks to see if you can
I
find
kinda
good
want-
provisions?
I kind of
Yes,
want
please.
like I want my survival check to be like setting up like a grand like an all-encompassing tarp, like something that covers the campsite. Like
Okay.
which is like I have Tinker's
You want to
tools,
make
yeah.
like a gazebo style like tent, or
yeah,
like a
kind of. You know, like a circus tent has like the one hanging point for the roof, and then
Yeah,
it
big
comes
top,
out
yeah.
to a big top, yeah.
okay.
And I like
How many tarps did you bring with you?
how many tarps did I bring? As many as I want, Brent. No,
I
no,
will
I
Spare
imagine.
a tiny tarp.
Just a Russian nesting doll of tarps.
Yeah, just. Baku comes prepared with a rather large tarp, even if it just ends up being like a roof over
Sure.
like a patch of land, and then that's he'll settle for that too. On a 14 plus 6 dirty moldy
Dirty 20. A Ghibli 20 even.
I can't believe 20.
Hashtag not
Um,
spawn.
not
Which we were spawn.
Hashtag not fun.
If everyone else would like to make checks as well to see if they can gather fresh water, get some food, whether that
survival
be
check?
fruit, survival check.
Mm-hmm.
Roll 20 for 27.
Another natural 20 for Miko. That makes 2.
Ooh.
27.
I got
my guys.
10.
Wait,
Damn.
hold up.
You're still in shock, my dear, I think.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. It's 30. It's a natural 30. 30.
30?
30!
I have a plus 10 to survival, guys.
30, 27, 20, 10. Alright.
14.
Okay, so
But-
I will say this. None of you guys let Mo get any work done. They are trying to like get up and go like, no. You sit, you relax, we'll get everything done.
Like, no,
Um,
please, but like, I can.
And they're just
like,
not
Sit
letting you get
down. Breathe. Do that arm thing with the breathing and the. And I'll. Just sit down.
You tell it doesn't
No,
work with one, but it works with the other.
Sit down.
as someone who literally like lives alone and is not used to having people take care of her, she is like, they say relax, and she's sitting like straight backed on the very edge of a log because she doesn't know really what's going on.
Here.
You're doing great.
And Baku tosses you like a little, kind of like a legal pad sized like notebook,
Mm-hmm.
and like a little pencil. I'll say pencil.
A slate.
A slate.
Yeah.
And it is a book of crossword puzzles.
Oh hell yeah!
I love
That's
that.
Amazing.
And he's like, skip the first few pages. I've already done those. Just relax.
It's only the first two.
Aw,
I said few, not two. I decide how smart I am.
That,
No.
There's a lot of eraser marks
at one point.
on, like,
Yeah,
the
no.
Third and fourth pages. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ari, I colored in one of the pages, so make it 3.
Yeah, one of them is just colored in like pixel art style with just a
square,
bunch
yeah.
of like with just a bunch of like colored pencils and shit. It's just, like, yeah.
But it is very easy for you guys to find necessary food. Rika, you
Yes.
recognize the part of the forest that you're sighting, and you actually have one of your secret hiding bunker holes here.
Nice.
And you don't find it first. Miko finds it first, which is concerning for you. So she opens it up, and she just finds like a bunch of jerky and like chocolate bars. You know, your stash. This is the
Yes.
things that you're hiding. And she's
Yep.
like, hey guys, I found this like thing. And
I
you're
go
just
up behind her and I smack her upside the head. What are you doing? Put that back. Put it back. And then I just grab like all the jerky from her, and I take one and I hand her one, and I throw the rest back in the hole. Go over there.
Fine.
You're not my sister.
Yeah, I know.
Walks away.
Yeah, younger sister. That's right.
I have an older one, you know.
Yeah, I know. Stop
Like,
stealing my stuff.
Just a friendly flip off and bites
Buck
down on the
was
jerky. Shows that I also have a second piece of jerky.
Buck is like tying off like one of the corners and just like, are we having
You hear the
trouble with
bickering.
something? As I just like don't even look away from the knot I'm tying, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
No, play with your fabric. It's fine.
as he just like finishes tying it off, and just like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, one of these days your attitude is going to get us into a whole lot of trouble.
Was trying to be nice. You guys went up to some guy that you guys kind of know, and then we're asking him all these personal questions. He might have just been like sitting down to pee. And like, then he was trying to leave, and we just aggressively start being like, what are you doing? Are you okay? Why are you here? I was trying to be helpful to him.
And there,
I'm the one that got rid of the will-o-wisps, and I helped him. I wasn't trying to be rude, and he appreciated it.
I understand you weren't. For Miko and Mo, it felt like catching up with a friend. For myself, I introduced myself, and yes, it was going on a while. I agree with you there. You have a point. I will concede it to you. I just feel like maybe, just maybe, there could have been like a nicer way to say it. I don't know.
What was wrong with what I said?
Nothing.
Exactly. There wasn't a nicer way to say it. There was nothing wrong with it. And he didn't seem like he was like, oh, hey, I remember you from like school. Like, how's it going? He was just like, hi, I sweep chimneys. I don't remember you. I remember you. And then it started going into some stuff that maybe we don't want to bring up because maybe somebody might not want to talk about their, recent couple of years.
Just saying, chat saying Rika's right.
Thank you. Sorry.
Can we get
share?
hashtag Rika was right in the chat?
Sorry, but yeah, she is being overly defensive of herself. So yes, please continue.
Dadley said, I sweep chimneys. I sweep chimneys. Here's a rock and some trauma. Bye.
Exactly. There you go. Yes.
That's literally,
Just
it. That's what happened.
It's like the one person from Minecraft that just pops into the server, drops off the loot from like their little shulker box, and then dips.
Baku,
Bye.
in this scenario, Baku is not like interrogating Rika.
Yeah.
Like,
He's trying to be like, hey, maybe we shouldn't be jerks to everybody because then they could like, not like us.
yeah.
And maybe we shouldn't try to kick the guest star out of our stream.
And also, but also at the same time, Baku is like, I don't know how else to put it other than like Rika is being very defensive.
Yes.
And Baku just is not really is not really sure how to respond other than just trying to like calm them down like a person who's having a temper tantrum. And
Gotcha.
So
The issue is, if I'm out of line here, correct me, either player. The relationship has been very transactional and always been kind of banter off each other. Someone gets sassy, the person gets sassier.
yeah, this is the longest that Baku and Rika have been in the same space for the same amount of time. Like,
right.
Baku's learning things, and he's not.
Yeah, and Rika has a hard time trying not to defend themselves because of the life they've lived up to this point, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Rika's very defensive.
Yes,
and the way that she spoke to Mo, and again, hopefully we're on the same page about this, was not me being mean at all. That was me being like, and so it's like,
You're doing great, and we're trying to explain to our audience that we're okay. I think that's what we're doing.
Yes.
I'm
So
sorry.
everyone, I want you to know we're all good. We got sibling rivalry. We got trauma rivalry, and then we got witty banter.
I'm literally like, I mentioned this earlier in the stream. Baku is 10 years older than all of these people. He is the dad of the group now. And I don't know how to be the dad of the group yet.
Then don't. Well, here's the thing. Don't, because he...
Don't.
Even in the
what
military...
do you mean, don't? I'm 10 years older than these people.
So?
So? Someone has to be the older figure of the group?
No, you don't.
No. Yeah, say that to
we can all be clusterfucks by
20-year-old.
ourselves individually, regardless how old we are.
Yeah, and like...
No, but
enjoy
I
the
like
ride.
Baku's also...
I like this perspective, because it explains a lot to me.
Off the table. Baku is also trying to tap into military shit, too. Like,
yes.
That is true, yes.
He's trying to keep us in line.
Yeah. Baku's
and
like...
protocols and...
Definitely... not just
fire.
dad role in terms of age, but dad role in terms of, like, he's been in the military, no one else has. So it's
Thought
just
process.
like...
Yeah.
So, returning to the game, Baku will simply look at Rika and, like, shake his head and just be like, I'm sorry, just... What even is that? Looking at what Rika was defending and just, like, looking
He's got,
at
like,
the
a
secret
Slim
hole.
Jim.
Yeah.
I have 2 pieces of beef jerky, and I'm eating them.
Oh, actually, they're venison. They're venison jerky. Like, it's good.
I'm eating
it's the good
2
stuff.
venison jerkies.
Oh.
Good.
That looks really yummy.
Baby. Yeah, I would just be like, it's one of my camps. They're kind of spread out. Sometimes you need a quick hovel, and I have them.
Like a bivouac?
Like a word that I know.
A bivouac is just like a pre-set up area to camp in for
a safe
hikers.
Okay, yeah. Okay. It's a den.
It's a military term
It's
for a.
a
Yeah,
very
it's literally just.
nicely
I keep forgetting
established
Rika's
den
a fucking badger. This is
that I
just a
can
badger
burrow
den.
into.
Like,
Yes.
And then the word I use, military term, just it's just like, oh,
Yes. Yeah.
well, that's
So
very
I was gonna
helpful.
say, I think you guys already grabbed your stuff, but I have extra unless somebody decided to eat it all.
Miko's just gonna take it at this point. Miko's
just,
like, I'm not dealing with
I
this
turned from
right
Rico
now.
to Mika, just like Rico, Mika, Miko, Rico to Miko.
Say Rika and Miko 10 times fast.
Caro,
Like,
caro,
Rika
Otter
and
badger,
Miko.
otter badger, otter
Rika to
badger.
Miko. Jeez. Look from Rika to Miko. Just like. And I just like turn and I approach Mo again, just like.
So do you think this is supposed to be a Y here or an E? I can't tell.
I look at it. What's the clue that she's trying to fill in?
What's a fun one? A 5-letter pastry. A 4-letter pastry.
4-letter pastry?
Yeah.
That should definitely be an E. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
why.
Part of me thinks it's should be an A. Should it not? If there's a T here,
Could it be tart? I don't know. Ugh.
that's what I was thinking.
Why'd you ask about?
I
an
don't know,
E
but
or
with
a
this
Y,
U
then?
here, it just sort of throws everything off.
Huh?
I said with this U here, it'll just throw everything off.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna ask for it back, but you figure that out. And just like continues tying up the fucking
Yeah.
tarp.
Start
I-
setting up a camp.
At the end
Can
of
I
the
at
night.
this moment, did you say it was a 4-letter pastry.
Mhm.
Yes.
Miko's just gonna go up, look at it, and be like, I think it's tart.
Yeah.
And then just walks away.
That's what I think.
Bog goes to the corner, starts crying, playing his hand drum with 2 fingers.
Rika's gonna go up to Miko, and I'm just kind of gonna like bump her shoulder, and I'm going to hand her some. I'm gonna attempt to snatch the beef jerky or the venison jerky she has.
It's either or. I'm just being a punk.
And I'm going to give her better jerky that I had. Because she grabbed the old stuff and not the good stuff.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. You're good.
Give me the crappy one back.
No, I like it.
You need to have the nutrients in the other one.
I'll be fine.
You are not... Trust me, it'll be better. You'll have a good night's sleep. You'll have a good rest. You'll be able to function better if you eat well. Trust me.
Since when did you become the expert, if you don't mind me asking? Grabs it, switches, takes a bite.
I don't know, maybe since I'm the one that's been out in the wild the longest. Miss, I live in town.
As the sides of the tarp just like fall down after they're all being tied up, and it just
I have something I want to show you, but maybe later.
And with that, I think we'll call it an end to this episode, because some of us are getting EP, and that is more than fair.
Sorry, guys.
As Baku closes his eyes and just leans back, arms on back of head, feet kicked up and crossed over, just Mo, you can make up with the first watch tonight for your contribution
I'll
to
watch.
our camp, I suppose.
That's fine.
Miko, you can take over shortly after that. I'll be up early in the morning, and just nestles and just
Solid.
Out. Just out.
Immediately.
yeah.
Thank you.
Is the question, just sort of one final question as Mo's sort of sitting on watch, is the moon out tonight? And can I see it?
If you're sitting on the tarp is specifically placed to hide from rain, so you cannot see it currently.
No. I'd be sitting probably on a back up against a tree where one of the corners of the tarp is tied.
Yes. You can see bits of the moon peeking in through the foliage above you.
And she just focuses on her breathing and places her hands behind her neck and places her head against the tree.
And that's what we'll end tonight's session. Thank you, my friends, for participating and playing tonight. And once again, thank you, Dadley, for being a part of this and playing a very exciting NPC that I've been working on for a bit. It'll be fun to have them come back much, much later.
Yes, thank you for having me. Y'all can still hear me.
Yeah.
We don't have to
Yeah.
use the layout to see me. It's okay.
No, yeah.
Woo!
We'll be not back next week, but the week after. So we will see you on, I believe that is the 6th.
The next episode of this, yes.
Yes.
So look forward to that. So, speaking of, what have we got coming up? Well, let me tell you. Tomorrow, expect an Inquisition episode. Hopefully.
Inquisition.
Fingers crossed. The game that I run in my own homebrew world, just like Brett's been running his homebrew world here. The party's about to go to Portland. If you want to know what that means, tune in.
Oregon exists?
Watch
No,
to find
man.
out.
Maine?
Watch to find out. Monday, there will be a Dapper discussion. The 3-year anniversary of the Dapper D's and the Dapper discussion will be on then. We'll talk about the year behind us and reminisce and do our usual segments. Tune in for those. Tuesday, look for Crossroads. We should have an episode. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed roads. And then a week from today on Thursday, anticipate a Monster of the Week game.
Should be, yes.
Monster of the month, monster of the week, whatever
Yeah.
it is. And
Monsters.
Which is it, Brett? Just so we can have a definitive monster of the week, right?
Yeah, it's Monster of the Month because of the name of the show, but the game is
the
Monster of the
show
Week.
is Monster of the Month.
Monster
but
of the Month.
They
Okay.
run
Yes.
the game system Monster of the Week. So you'll see Brett yet again. And thank you so much for watching. It was a pleasure, as always. Brett, send it home.
We are grateful. Please be safe. Remember that your adventure matters. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Night night.